So, Sustainability Final by Parker Steele. Okay, so the first area of topic I'm going to cover is course-based definition of sustainability. So, definition. Sustainability is the practice of meeting present needs while preserving resources and ecosystems for future generations. It involves balancing environmental protection, social equity, and economic viability, often referred to as the three pillars of sustainability. By addressing these interconnected domains, sustainability ensures long-term resilience for both humanity and the planet. So this is more of a, I want to say like sustainable like perspective on it, and then I'm going to include the theological basis for this. So sustainability aligns with the concept of stewardship found in many religions and teachings. So for instance, I'm going to provide some examples. In Genesis 2:15, humanity is called to tend and keep the earth, emphasizing care and responsibility for creation. Additionally, the principle of loving one's neighbor extends to future generations, requiring the preservation of resources and ecosystems for their well-being. And finally, sustainability reflects the belief that the entire earth is a gift from God, meant to be cherished, nurtured, and protected as a sacred trust. So, two sustainability challenges that overlap with my future career. So my future career is in occupational therapy, which is similar to physical therapy, where I will be working with patients of all demographics on providing them with healthcare to rehabilitate their physical, emotional, and mental well-being. So challenges related to my future career can be healthcare waste management. So occupational therapy relies on disposable items, like you put your gloves on when you treat your patients, adapted tools, and packaging materials. The challenges lie in reducing this waste without compromising patient safety. So what that means is we're looking ways to reduce this waste, so like less gloves, less tools, less packaging material, while also though keeping the integrity of our patients safe. So additionally, the disposal of electronic assisted devices raise concerns about e-wasting as well and recycling. And then another challenge is access and equity in care. Disparities in access to therapy services, particularly in rural or underserved areas, highlight the social sustainability challenge. Patients may face barriers such as cost, lack of local services, or cultural insensitivity in treatment plans. The most critical challenge, however, is access and equality are especially crucial in pediatric occupational therapy, which I want to go into. Children from marginalized communities may lack the resources or opportunities needed for development interventions, perpetuating cycles of inequity. Addressing this issue supports both social and economic sustainability. Interrelationships and trade-offs. Waste versus safety, kind of like what I was talking about up here. Reducing disposable materials may require investing in reusables, increasing upfront costs, or requiring rigorous cleaning processes. Equity versus resources. Expanding access often strains resources, leading to ethical decisions about balancing quality and quantity of care. Role of technology. Reusable and durable tools. Advances in materials science can create tools that are both hygienic and eco-friendly. Telehealth solutions. Offering remote therapy sessions reduces transportation emissions and broadens access to care, especially in rural areas. And data-driven efficiency. Using AI and analytics to optimize care plans, reduce wasteful practices while improving outcomes. Perspective and lifestyle changes. So how has my perspective and lifestyle changed? Before this course, I view sustainability as primary environmental. And I feel like the only thing I ever was aware of was like reduce, reuse, and recycled waste. Like I feel like that's the most common thing. But now I understand it is multifaceted. It's not just that. It includes social and economic dimensions. The tragedy of the commons that we talked about in class with the fishing game deepened my appreciation for collective responsibility and the consequences of unchecked resource exploitation. Key insights. So the tragedy of the commons that we talked about in class. This concept illustrated how overusing shared resources leads to long-term depletion. For example, overfishing harms marine ecosystems and endangers food security, showing parallels to resource use in healthcare and energy. And ethical stewardship. The course emphasized that sustainability isn't just about personal gain, but about ensuring fairness and opportunity for all now and in the future. Behavior, changes, and motivation. Example 1, things that I can do. Transitioning to LED lights for my first assignment that we did taught me how small actions contribute to broader environmental goals by reducing energy use and carbon emissions. So for example, my group, we chose replacing all the lights at Kelvin with LED lights. And that can seem very small to an outside perspective, but small things add up. And example 2, after learning about the tragedy of the commons, I've adopted habits like turning off unused devices, so like maybe the lights and like the string lights in my room when I leave, or like unplugging lamps, and shortening shower times to conserve water and electricity. Recognizing these resources are shared between everyone, not on your floor, but in your dorm, and then all of Kelvin. Sustainability and the meaning of life. So what sustainability means for me. For me, sustainability involves making mindful decisions that respect the balance between immediate needs and long-term well-being. It's about living intentionally and acknowledging the impact of my choices on others and the planet. Current action as a college student. So things I as a college student and other college students can do: public transportation and shared mobility. By using public transportation or carpooling, I can reduce my reliance on fossil fuels, and this choice is motivated by a desire to contribute less to air pollution and greenhouse gas emissions while also saving money. I feel like this is one of the biggest things college students can do, is just carpool. And future action after college, creating a sustainable home. So when I graduate college and eventually own my own home, I'd like to take some of these projects and everything I've done and things learned into my home. So I can invest in energy efficient practices such as solar panels, water saving appliances such as, like, instead of handle faucets, you could do touch faucets, prioritizing eco-friendly building materials, and reducing waste by composting and focusing on minimal waste lifestyle, reflecting a deeper commitment to environmental sustainability. And why it matters is these actions not only align with my personal values, but also demonstrate how individual commitments can inspire community level change. So this one class in sustainability, all 20 of us in here, can really inspire a lot of other people on campus, which causes a big change. And whether it's influencing peers in college or neighbors in the future, these practices exemplify leadership and sustainability.